7:15 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, coming live at you from my backup Facebook profile. Um, if you didn't read the post, my Facebook profile was hacked, like legit hacked, not just somebody took my picture, created a new account, and tried to friend all my friends. Literally, somebody got in my account, changed my password, added a new email, was trying to do all this stuff in Facebook in Meta Business, and thankfully Facebook actually did something right and found that there was suspicious activity, turned off my cards, but I'm still not able to get into my account. I restored it briefly for a day, and then I couldn't change my password. Like I couldn't get them out. I tried to get the extra email out, and it says, for the safety of your account, we cannot log you out because you've not been on this device very long. I'm like, yes, I know, because it's not me. Hello. So this is my backup account. I know, Abby, it just sucks because like I've like my business account my business account for, my food truck is under there. My Facebook page for that. I've got all this content and all these followers. I have my communities and all of this. So I'm going to work today to try and get this back up. But thankfully, I had actually created this account and set it as the admin for all my accounts because I got put in Facebook jail for. I shared a post. There's a company called Tame in our community that is all about overcoming addiction and helping people have sober activities and stuff. And they had posted that they now had Narcan and fentanyl strips at their facility, and I posted that and I got shut down for like a week because of that content. It was so stupid. So I created this account then, and thankfully I learned, okay, just add this to my account so I have a backup. So I have this in my group, but I don't know if I'm going to have this group forever. So anyway, I'm working on a backup plan. We're actually live on YouTube right now at the same time, just for kind of a little additional, hey, I'm out here. So, okay, it says they're having difficulty streaming, I don't know if it looks like I'm in here. But so what I want to talk about today is redefining your future, because I want you to understand you're not defined by your past experiences or your past mistakes. And we'll talk about how to let go of those past limitations, embrace your presence, embrace who you are today and who you want to be, and create that future that's aligned with your true values and your true potential. So I called this Beyond the Past, redefine your future. And throughout this session, I'll share some strategies, some practical steps that you can take to redefine your life. And I'll talk a little bit about how the Authentically Out Loud program, we dive into this in more detail within that program as well. So to talk about our past influences, our past experiences, they shaped who we are today, but they do not have to define our future. Many of us carry the weight of past mistakes, the regrets, the traumas with us, and it can limit our potential and it hinders our growth. So when we understand the impact of these experiences, that is the first step toward letting go. So think about a time you felt you had failed at something important. Perhaps you didn't get the job you wanted, or a relationship ended badly. And these events can create those limiting beliefs like, I'm not good enough, or I always fail. And recognizing these beliefs is crucial to overcome them. So the power of the present moment and embracing the present. So living in the present means accepting where you are right now without being burdened by the past or being anxious about the future. when you talk about mindfulness, it's a powerful tool for this, and it helps you stay grounded, fully engaged with the current moment. I know, Abby, you had talked about, taking walks and just being present. I think it was Abby, being present in the moment, like you're enjoying your surroundings. You're taking in the trees, the sky, the birds. You're listening to the water running through the streams, right? You're enjoying watching your dog run around and enjoying being outside as well. So that is being mindful versus you're taking a walk because you know you need to get some exercise in, but you're thinking about all the to-dos that you need to do at home, and you're scrolling on your phone while you're walking, and you're not paying attention, and you're missing all of the beauty that is around you every single day. So there's some practical steps for mindfulness, and you can do this. Uh, a lot of these don't take a lot of time, so you can take just a few minutes out of your day. You've all got breaks from work, right? So rather than taking that time to scroll on Facebook, to, be on Snapchat, get away from the social media and be present. You can do breathing exercises, taking deep, slow breaths. Focus on the sensation of breathing in and out. Body scan. This is something that I learned when I was really little, but I didn't know what it was called. And my doctor had told me it was a way to help me fall asleep, because even as a child, I was anxious about the next day. I was worried about school. School for me was not a pleasant experience. I did not like the other kids. I always tried to feel like I needed to fit in. I never felt like I fit in. Every day I was worried about what the next day was going to look like. So it's just mentally, you scan your body from head to toe. I always started at my toes and worked my way up. And you just want to notice any tension, discomfort, and you consciously relax those areas. And you think like, well, my toes are already relaxed. They're not. A lot of the times they're not. They're tense, and you just want to just really relax them. And you just feel each body part, and you work your way up. And usually I don't make it much past my calves or my thighs before I'm asleep. And I don't even remember doing the rest of it. And gratitude practice. So spend a few minutes each day reflecting on things that you're grateful for. And this shifts your focus from what's wrong to what's right in your life, because there's always both, right? It's that yin and yang. You can't have one without the other. And to focus on what you're grateful for and all of the blessings and everything that is going well in your life, it attracts more of that into your life. When you focus on the negative and when you focus on what's not going right, it brings more of that. Like, as much as I am really stressed out about this whole Facebook thing, I'm really trying not to let it consume me. I will get this account back. I've already set that intention. The universe knows I'm going to get this fucking Facebook account back. So, and then letting go of past limitations. So identify those limiting beliefs. We talk a lot about this. I call them bullshit beliefs. I've got an entire module in the program called Blasting Bullshit Beliefs. And they are those thoughts that constrain you in some way. They're most often formed from past experiences, and they prevent you from pursuing your goals. So examples of these beliefs are like, I am not smart enough. I don't deserve success. I'll never be happy. I'll never find the right partner. That is something that I believed for a long time. I'm like, I just attract losers. I'm never going to find the right person. I'm going to die by myself with a whole bunch of cats. And when I let go of that and decided that I am happy right where I'm at with me and my children. We moved to Grand Lake in 2012. In May of 2012, I was perfectly content with that. I was happy. And within 3 months, I found my husband, and we are the perfect fit. So that's just one of my examples, where before I was always looking, ooh, how about him? Ooh, what about him? I didn't feel like I was happy with myself enough to attract someone to me. So we've got an entire module of how to reframe those. We also dove into that a little bit in the Mindset Academy last week, which I was planning to do in the group again, but I really want to get my Facebook account back. So I'll keep you posted on that, but we might do this in this group. That was my plan for next week, but we will see. And then creating a future that's aligned with your values and your potential. Your values are the principles that guide your decisions and your actions. And when you live in alignment with your values, you create a fulfilling and a meaningful life. So what I'd like you to do is list your values. What are they? Do you know what they are? Do you need to spend some time to write down the top 5 to 10 values that are most important to you? So is it integrity? Is it creativity? Is it your family? Is it your health? What are your values? And then you want to reflect on those. Think about why each value is important to you and how it influences your life. And then you want to align your actions. Make a plan to incorporate these into your daily life and decisions. So when you think about making a decision, is this the best for my health and my family? If it is not, then you need to rethink it or say no. Simply say no, setting those boundaries and say no. If one of your core values is health, make time for regular exercise. Prioritize nutritious meals. I know this sounds super easy, right? Make sure you get enough sleep. Who gets enough sleep when you've got kids? You don't. I get it. But if that's a priority, maybe it helps you make a decision at night. Am I going to watch this next episode of my favorite show on Netflix? Or am I going to turn it off and am I going to go to bed an hour earlier? So kind of to sum everything up, your past doesn't have to define your future. And by understanding and letting go of those past bullshit beliefs, embracing the present moment and aligning your actions with your core values, you can create a future that reflects your true potential. And remember, in the Authentically Out Loud program, we offer more in-depth strategies and support for these types of processes and transformations. So if you found today's session helpful, I encourage you to reach out. Do you need a clarity call? Let's talk. And make sure you're tuning in to the community for more tips, more support. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'll keep you posted on what's happening in the next week. And if we're going to, do the masterclass again in the group rather than the pop-up group, or if I need to make some other arrangements. And if you're seeing me on YouTube, reach out, leave a comment, and we'll connect and have a conversation. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Remember to stay stunning and stay authentic.